this project. Secondly, I believe this project would violate Council's own sustainability accord with respect to farmland. Lastly, I know there has not been a comprehensive heritage review for this project. With respect to the First Nation, Council opened this session with a prayer and blessing from a First Nation representative because this was important to us in Langley. There has never been a comprehensive archaeological review of Milner. It is widely believed that the First Nations people have lived here for 10,000 years since the last ice age. Many people in Milner have unearthed First Nations artifacts. Here are some of the examples. 2 pure jade shaman bowls were found by Johnny Larman adjacent to his farm. A stone hammer was found by Herb Mufford on a farm very close to this project. Steve Taylor has found numerous artifacts basically on this site, and everyone that has grown up in Milner has arrowheads or any stuff like that. Therefore, this assessment is badly needed. With respect to the sustainability, in recent history of this province, we've seen industries come and go. Some examples are the fur trade, the gold rush, individual mines have opened and closed, recent decline in the forest and fishing industry, manufacturing has come and gone. One industry that continues to sustain itself is farming. My cousin Earl is an excellent example of this. His great-grandfather farmed, his grandfather farmed, his parents farmed. Earl and his wife Sienna still farm in this area, and his children are prepared to carry this on. The same holds true for the Davises, Worrells, Smiths, and etc. This proves that farming in this area is sustainable and therefore must be taken into careful consideration. Once the farmland is ruined, it's ruined forever. Speaking to land use and planning, in March 2006, Council adopted the Milner Development Permit Guidelines. This requires the review of the form, characteristics, siting, and proposal of development in the area. The same basic guidelines are very successful in Fort Langley. In Fort Langley, we don't just review the permit area, we also review projects within the surrounding area, so it doesn't negatively affect what we're trying to accomplish in Fort Langley. This is a wise and forward-looking policy. Examples include the Jacobs Bridge, Bedford Landing, even alternations to the fort itself. Therefore, a much more comprehensive review in respect to these guidelines is warranted. In summary, the First Nation Heritage Assessment has not been properly done. I believe this project would violate Council's own sustainability accord, and there's never been a comprehensive heritage review for this project. Thank you for this opportunity to speak.
I know that you've been involved with a lot of the history in the community over the years. The aspect that you raised about our First Nations and the historical implications of those lands for them, have you had the opportunity to speak to any representatives of our local First Nations? Are they interested in having a review done?
Have I spoke to her? I went to school with Marilyn Gabriel.
Okay.
I haven't talked to her lately.
Okay. So no one's formally approached them, like they haven't been approached by the Land Commission?
It's not your job?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mufford. Appreciate the presentation.
Ask if they have.
Next presenter is Glenn Thomas.